Welcome to Scared Confident. I'm your host, Tiffany Souter. I am in the season right now where I am just like perpetually impatient and I am driving myself crazy. I decided coming into 2024 that I was going to shift my professional focus from Element 3, it doesn't need me in the same way anymore, and spend more time on this project, scaling the podcast, getting people through the course, and just like beginning to push into like, what does it mean to help people at scale and being a creator and all this kind of stuff. And Sam and I put together some goals at the beginning of the year of what we wanted to get done in the first quarter. And I would say first quarter for us kind of started in February. January was like kind of this reorientation. Anyway, the point is we were like perfectly on schedule. Everything that we said that we were going to do, shipping the course, getting a beta group through it, testing with an outside world, like, is it any good? We said yes to a podcast tour. We're well into that. Like everything we said that we were going to do, we have done. And it's still not enough. On the inside, it's not enough. And I am struggling with this, like, just chill out, Tiffany. Like, stop already. Stop. And I read this paragraph. It's an excerpt from Atomic Habits, which is James Clear's book. And I've actually never read the whole book, but I've read so many quotes and snippets on the internet, and I follow his Instagram page, which is like excerpts from it. So I feel like I've mostly read the book, but I've just read lots and lots of snippets of it. But I loved this one. And I will say, I feel like it's helping me calm down a little bit. So let me read it to you. And this is from Atomic Habits. It says, it doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful you are right now. What matters is whether your habits are putting you on the path towards success. You should be far more concerned with your current trajectory than with your current results. I'm going to say that again. You should be far more concerned with your current trajectory than with your current results. And then he uses this example. If you're a millionaire, but you spend more than you earn each month, then you're on a bad trajectory. If your spending habits don't change, it's not going to end well. And then he says, conversely, if you're broke, but you save more than you spend every month, then you're on the path towards financial freedom, even if you're moving slower than you'd like. And I just like have to look around at everything I'm doing and say, but where's the trajectory? Yes, I like want everything to just be faster. And I have learned in everything that I've done in life, like I know this so much that things just happen slowly all of a sudden. It takes 100 pounds of pressure to get things rolling. And then at some point in the process, somebody sees you apply like 2 pounds of pressure and you get 100 pounds of movement. It's like the analogy is kind of falling apart, but you get the point. And I know this, like I know this so much. If you think about like your fitness, the first 6 weeks are brutal, just like getting yourself back into the habit and you don't see any real crazy big changes and it can be kind of disappointing. And it's like, I just started my 3rd year of lifting and I'm starting to see muscle growth in certain areas. It's like, it took 3 years. It's so long. I know this is true. I know that consistent commitment to minimums is exactly what gets results. But when you're wired to be impatient, when you're wired to like want to win yesterday, when you're wired to like, I don't know, just like see the end of it, it can be a very impatient journey. And so I'm just finding myself so unsettled and so frustrated, even though when I look at our plans, we literally did exactly what we said we were going to do, which is the only thing that we can do. So I'm sharing this with you because if you're in a spot where you feel this like anxious energy about like, why is it not happening fast enough? Go and look at your current trajectory. Is it moving you towards where you want to be or is it not? And only if the trajectory is not where you want to go, that is the only environment that calls for change. Yes, we can test and experiment some things, but like the truth is I just need to calm down and chill out. That's probably what Sam wants to yell in my face, and let the things that we're doing work. So where do you need to calm down and chill out, stop being crazy, and just let the things that you're doing work? So I'm going to go practice that, and you are going to scan your life for where your trajectory, where is their positive trajectory, but you're frustrated you're not there yet. Just stay the course. Thanks for listening. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Scared Confident. Until next time, keep telling fear, you will not decide what happens in my life. I will.